to. This isn't even about supporting Trump. This is merely just calling out the lies that are bluntly told in front of our faces. I urge you all to think for yourself and look up the news for yourself. I don't care if you vote for Trump or Kamala, as long as you know why you are voting for them. In this video, we're going to be debunking the most common lies that are told about Donald Trump, because instead of the media telling you the lies that Donald Trump is making, the media is making the lies about Donald Trump. And again, this isn't to say that he's never lied before, but it just goes back to how the media is coming up with lies about him instead of just telling the people what he's actually saying and giving the proper context. If you like this kind of content, commentary, reaction, and you like getting to the truth of the matter, be sure to subscribe. It helps the channel grow a ton. Without further ado, let's dive right into this. Find people on both sides.
Let's remember Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side.
This is something that they didn't fact check, despite fact checking Trump, which I'm all for. If you're gonna fact check, that's fine. I'm all for the truth, but at least be consistent. Because according to a common fact checking site, Snopes, no, Trump did not call neo-Nazis and white supremacists very fine people. That's the actual truth. Joe Biden, Kamala, everybody keeps regurgitating this one headline. He said they're fine people on both sides. There is far more context to what he said. His sentence was cut off and the truth was just never out there. So for those of you who have never seen the actual footage, let's hear what he actually said.
Changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
I'm not talking about—
Oh, no. Oh, no. Somebody around here lying.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Must be AI, child.
About the neo-Nazis or the white supremacists, white nationalists, they should be condemned completely. That is what he said in that same clip. But like, if I let it keep playing.
You had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay? And the press has treated them absolutely unfairly. Now, in the other group also, you had some fine people, but you also had troublemakers, and you see them come with the black outfits and with the helmets and with the baseball bats.
He called it out for what it is. He said there were very bad people on the right that need to be condemned. The white nationalists and claims of all them people, he said that's stupid, that needs to be condemned. And he also said the Antifa and the people dressed in all black, they need to be condemned too. There were fine people on the right side that just wanted to maintain our nation's history and have these statues, and it's whatever. There were fine people on the left who said, I want the statue down, it's hurtful to my ancestors. Regardless, there were fine people on both sides, but it's clear with the full context. Trump never said that the Klansmen and the white nationalists were very fine people. He said they should be condemned. That's the actual truth. Speaking of racism in Charlottesville, let's get right into he's racist against black people. Let's just—
Oh, the fave. Let's go. Child, you know we love racism around here.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
just go through some of the things that he has said about black people.
Let's talk about George Floyd. You said George Floyd's death was a terrible thing.
Terrible.
Why are African Americans still dying at the hands of law enforcement in this country?
And so are white people. So are white people. What a terrible question to ask. So are white people. More white people, by the way.
That's not racist. That's an actual fact. The way that question was framed was actually very wrong.
Yo, I've never seen that before. And he's like, so are white people. He said it all like, so are white people. I can't do this. I can't do this. But it's racism, child. And I'm not going to act like I'm not one that's ever said that, because I realize I've heard this all my life. So, you know, it is what it is. But as y'all are telling me stuff and I actually look it up, like we showed Jesse. Remember Jesse Jackson over there who said all this support from Donald Trump when he was running for president. But child, don't nobody want to see that. Child. Shout out to Liza Jean Williams, I think. Thank you so much. I can't read. Liza Jean. Thank you, Liza Jean. I appreciate you, hon. She said, your outrage is infectious, TG. Thank you so much, hon. From Canada. Shout out to Michon. We miss you. Thank you so much for Liza Jean. She could be our new Michon from the Canada side. Shout out to everybody who is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Now we get into our favorite topic, y'all. Racism.
Very misleading, and it was meant to like trap him or make him look bad, when in reality, every race in this nation deals with police brutality, which, by the way, is at a very, very low amount compared to the regular smuggler criminals out there. Are cops supposed to be protecting us? Yes, but I'm not going to sit here and act like every cop is bad and wrong. I'm also not going to act like we're going to get rid of bad cops entirely. Bad cops are out there. It sucks, but to sit here and act like my life is in danger at the hands of white police when there are more people who get struck by lightning and die than black.
Not more people that get struck by lightning and die. What? I didn't know that. I mean, I can't read that, but I didn't know that, y'all. Wow. So you mean to tell me that Uncle Ben and Uncle Al and all them people just be out here running off at the mouth, just saying shit, and y'all just be out here believing it when the daggone blogs show it up there, and it just has to be because it's all oppressor. It has to be racist.
Unarmed men get shot by the police? Miss me with it. It's so misleading. It really is. And what Trump said was true. That is a horrible question to ask. White people are harmed too. Let's keep it real. All Trump has done is keep it real. Let's go to the next clip.
Why do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. What the hell do you have to lose?
Like when we look in our inner...
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry. All right. But child, it sounds funny when you be saying some of this stuff. I'm sorry. Let me be serious. We have to get serious, but I want to hear that again. All right, let's rewind it.
What the hell do you have to lose?
Like when we look in our inner cities, St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta, the list can go on, and it's ran by all Democrats for years, and we keep complaining about our hoods and our neighborhoods and everything falling apart. What do we have to lose by trying something new? That's all he was saying.
No. Who is this man? What the hell is he talking about? How dare he say the same daggone crap? How dare he? The all damn audacity to say that you're doing the same thing over and over again, the definition of insanity? Is that what we're talking about right now? Can't take this. What is going on? Who Amir Odom. Child, did I subscribe yet? Let me make sure I subscribe to this man. Y'all make sure you subscribe. Okay. I'm finding my people through this process. How many times have we said that over and over again? Remember E. Freezy talking about blank on blank crime, sis. Don't sis me. That's annoying as fuck if I don't know you. Okay. Secondly, child, all you got to do is watch the daggone news. You see it over and over again every daggone weekend. Lest we not forget the 4th of damn July with 130 people that was shot in one daggone weekend, and it ain't had nothing to do with the oppressor. Anyway, child, come on, child.
Don't see the problem. What racist invites over 200 black people to hang out with him at his house? Because again, I was there. I told you, I've been about this. I've been there multiple times. I've dapped up with Trump. I've never gotten a racist and bigoted vibe. People kept telling me that he was so racist and so bigoted. So what did I do? I went to the man's house to go and meet him. I got invited to some events. I met him, didn't get a racist bone in my body. Like, honestly, it was actually a funny speech. That seems like a really bad racist to me. What racist pours money into black communities?
President Trump unveiling opportunity zones, a new policy he says will build up communities.
Wait, an opportunity zone, and now Cam got opportunity economy. Interesting.
In need by giving investors tax breaks to invest in low-income areas.
What racist works with Kim Kardashian to get black people out of jail?
It really is such an honor to be here.
Did y'all forget about this? And Kim, what is she? Armenian, right? You mean y'all forgot about this? Because I forgot about it. I ain't even gonna hold you. I did forget about it. Child, what?
Today, so thank you. My whole journey with criminal justice reform.
What racist meets with the founder of BET, Black Entertainment Television, to discuss racism and ways to be a better person and ally to the black community?
I came away from that meeting understanding that President Trump is committed to reaching out to African Americans. And in the course of my conversation with him, we talked about a number of issues, if implemented by President Trump and his administration, will demonstrate that African Americans have something to gain by establishing a common ground with President-elect Trump and his administration.
Actions speak louder than words.
Did y'all know that he went and spoke to Bob Johnson? I didn't know that. Child, he out here racist, meeting with all these black people. But remember when Steve Harvey went and met with him and all your colors lambasted him and told him what to do, and he caved like the punk he seems to be? Now he telling you what to do, and he gonna give a lob, as he said, to Cam, because you gotta get in there before you get something done. He punked the hell out. Child, these all these people in the comments talking about doing research, and ain't doing a bit of research, but listening to freaking Hollywood Unlocked and freaking Shade Room.
All these actions that Trump is doing for the black community, I don't understand how people keep pinning him as a racist when he actually is the worst racist out there. Project 2025.
You're going to hear tonight is a detailed and dangerous plan called Project 2025 that the former president intends on implementing if he were elected again.
Let's hear. I keep hearing about Project 2025 from
Child, it's been ramped down a little bit. I haven't heard it much, but you know, whenever Cam wants to bring something in to see if it works, now it's religion. Now it's religion. Don't play with the Lord, child. Don't play with the Lord. But now, or at the debate, she want to talk about Project 2025. Then she want to bring in ABs. She don't want to talk about the economy. She want to say it's price gouging. She all over the place. All over the damn place. But ignore all that, child, because, you know, Donald Trump is racist.
Everyone on the left and all these Democrats keep talking about this is Trump's plan, Trump's plan, Trump's plan. What does Trump have to say about it? Because the only time I've ever heard Trump speak about Project 2025 is when he's saying things like this.
Like some on the right, severe right, came up with this Project 25, and I don't even know. I mean, some of them I know who they are, but they're very, very conservative, just like you have. They're sort of the opposite of the radical left, okay? You have the radical left and you have the radical right. And they come up with this, I don't know what the hell it is.
No. There cannot be a radical left, Donald Trump. How dare you say that? You mean someone like Sonny? How dare you say that? You mean someone like DL? How dare you say that there's a radical left? Maybe we need a new name since radical goes along with Republican because it's a R. What should the left be called? That's loony left? Should that be what it is? Looney Tune left? We need a word for the left side because it can't be radical on both sides, but it got to be something crazy for the left. Child, just ignore what people say, but use whatever he says however you want to benefit you and to tell people who won't do any research, they won't look into anything, they won't talk to anyone, and all they have is name calling, and then they think they're getting away with something when you keep doing the same things over and over again, and at the end of it all, always saying we disproportionately affected. Okay.
It's Project 25. He's involved in Project. And then they read some of the things and they are extreme. I mean, they're seriously extreme. But I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. But what they do is misinformation and disinformation. And they keep saying, he's a threat to democracy. I'm saying, what the hell did I do for democracy? Last week, I took a bullet for democracy.
Like, let's be real. Again, I keep saying let's be real because no one's being real. Like, he's saying he doesn't know about it. He's saying he knows some people who put it together. He knows and admits that it's very far right, the same way as a far left. And that's that. It's not fair to pin him to something that he says he has nothing to do with. It doesn't matter if he knows some of the people who wrote it. So does Kamala. He incited violence on January 6th.
President of the United States incited a violent mob to attack our nation's capital.
What did Trump actually say? Again, we keep being told what he said. We keep being told he incited violence. What did Trump actually say on Jan 6 at that rally? Let's listen.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
Peacefully and patriotically march down to the Capitol. The crazy...
Amir, what are you doing? Oh, you got 1 million views on this. Amir, what are you doing? You got to calm down. You're not going along with the left losing, shout out to Letitia, because that's what I see right now, left losing left liberals. Okay. How dare you say something different? That's not allowed. They can talk about everyone else. It's like the relationship between a man and a woman. The woman can say whatever she wants. As soon as a man says something, he got to be MSG. There's something wrong with him. You don't like women. How dare you? You're supposed to protect whoever. But the opposite way, it's okay. Who allowed this to get this way? Who allowed this? That's what I want to know. Who let this happen? I'm confused. I'm thoroughly confused. This is crazy. Go ahead, Chai.
People on Jan 6, that is not patriotic. That is delusional, and that is insane, and that is crazy. He encouraged people to walk peacefully and patriotically. And you know what's crazy about that whole thing and the whole setup where he's speaking in DC and then everybody goes and walks to the Capitol? I was there, not Jan 6 exactly, but an event just like this 2 months prior at the White House. Here's my invite. I told y'all I'm gonna be talking on my Dear Amir Odom, please see your invitation to remarks by the president to be held at the White House on Saturday, October 10th, 2020. It was a rinse and repeat event. When I heard that he told people, when everyone was like harping about Trump told everybody to like go to the Capitol, he always does that. He did that at the event that I was at. We all walked to the Capitol and then dispersed and went back to the hotels or went out to eat or went to the club. Except for Jan 6, you had the crazy people acting a fool. We still have more to go through, but it's very clear that the media is very elusive when it comes to telling the truth. Even when Trump got shot, you think the media in big tech was very clear about what happened and let everything come up and be shown, but no, we've seen that that's not the case. case. Google and Facebook accused of suppressing Trump attempted assassination. Let's dive right into this article. Total sources, 85, 12 leaning left, 33 leaning right, 14 on the center. So what has the center said about this? Google faced accusations of suppressing information about Donald Trump's July 13th assassination attempt by failing to show relevant search results. What did the left say about this? Google Meta debunked claims they were hiding details about Trump assassination. Sometimes the real explanation isn't political bias, but faulty products. Now, we know these people can pull levers and pick and choose what to highlight. We've seen it be done. We just saw that viral video asking Alexa about why they should vote for Kamala, and then they give a list of reasons. Then you say, give me a list of reasons why I should vote for Trump, and Alexa's silent.
Alexa, why should I vote for Trump?
I cannot provide responses that endorse any political party or its leader.
Child, GPT says the same thing. Whenever I ask them questions or even ask for a description, they will not give any answers, for me anyway. It don't matter who it's for. What good are y'all for then? Even though I guess I really don't need it.
Alexa, why should I vote for Kamala Harris?
While there are many reasons to vote for Kamala Harris, the most significant may be that she is a female of color with a comprehensive plan to address racial injustice and inequality throughout the country.
We know, and we...
Oh, no! Oh, no. Who got Alexa? I don't have that mess. Who got Alexa? You know Siri gets on my nerves. Siri start talking whenever she feel like I don't like that. Interesting.
We've seen it.